It's just past the halfway point of the season in Spain, and as the big clubs emerge from the January sales scrum and into the bright light of returning European football, Mail Sport looks at what's up for grabs, and who is most likely to be doing the grabbing come the end of the season. Barcelona. They broke their transfer record for a player they now need to fit into the team. Philippe Coutinho looks right at home with the ball at his feet at the Camp Nou, but without the ball he still looks a bit puzzled. It will take time, but when you are 11 points clear at the top you probably have time. They also bought in a new centre-back in Yerry Mina, and they shipped out legend Mascherano and leadweight Arda Turan, who was hoovering up a massive wage each week while never playing. It was a good window and they are in good shape for the run-in. Atletico Madrid. Costa was their big signing. Okay, so they bought Diego back in the summer, but they were finally allowed to register him on January 1st. He has already made a big difference. He got 3 goals in his first 4 games, with a red card for a crowd-surfing goal celebration and an injury thrown in. He's brought the best out in Griezmann too. In each of his last 6 games the Frenchman has either provided an assist or a goal. Valencia. They brought in Francisco Coquelin from Arsenal and Vieto from Atletico Madrid, decent enough but unlikely to fire them back into the title race. Real Madrid 0-0, nada. You have to admire their sticking to their "we don't do business in January" guns. And that despite being offered as many as 40 players according to Marca. The club wanted athletic keeper Kepa, but Zidane vetoed it. Which, if nothing else, proves he's not a sitting duck at Real just yet. He is still being listened to. The rest. Sevilla brought in Premier League misfits Sandro and Roque Mesa from Everton and Swansea. Both were excellent in their last seasons in Spain and weren't given much of a chance in England. Looks like shrewd business. Villarreal lost Bakambu to Beijing. Not so shrewd. Athletic Bilbao lost Aymeric Laporte to Manchester City, so went and pinched neighbours defender Inigo Martinez. That will do nothing for their famed friendly rival. Barcelona. January has been a slog for them, with a game every 3 days. At times they have survived just off of Messi and Suarez brilliance. That was the case on Thursday night too, as they so nearly dominated a game, 80% possession in the first half, without scoring. Once Coutinho finds his role in the team and Ousmane Dembele returns from the hamstring injury likely to rule him out until just before the Chelsea game, Suarez and Messi might be able to take a break. Though not in that particular fixture obviously. Atletico Madrid. They crashed out of the Spanish Cup to Sevilla and have shown an uncharacteristic glass jaw at times. But with bully boy Costa back up front and Griezmann already on his wavelength, they are a force. Valencia. Coach Valverde has been down to the proverbial bare bones and had to play new midfielder Coquelin in centre defence against Madrid. They also look a better side when Gonzalo Guedes is fit, which hasn't happened enough. There has been a dip since the early season overachievement, but they are still strong. Real Madrid. Forget the embarrassing cup exit to Leganés. Real Madrid's last 2 league games have seen them beat Deportivo and Valencia with an 11-2 average goal difference. If Bale, Benzema and Cristiano start together at the weekend, it will be first time since last April that the BBC forward line has started consecutive matches. If those 3 stay fit, the league form should continue and help them face PSG with some confidence. The rest. Sevilla are much improved under new coach Vincenzo Montella. Suddenly them against Manchester United doesn't look such a mismatch. A word too for Leganés, who are 1-1 with Sevilla in the Copa del Rey semi-final after the first leg. Their non-league budget should have them down among the dead men. Instead they are mid-table and 90 minutes from a cup final. Keep your eye on their young coach Asier Garitano. Barcelona. The open-top bus ride looks all but guaranteed. What remains to be seen is if they are showing off the European Cup and Copa del Rey along with the Liga on the top deck. They are perfectly placed for a treble, and Valverde would be emulating both Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique, who achieved the same in their first season. But there is still a reliance on Messi that means success in the Champions League very much rests on his shoulders. Atletico Madrid. If Barcelona were fall flat in the run-in, Atletico are best placed to benefit. The Europa League is their other interest. Midfielder Gabi described it as SHT earlier in the season. Still gutted after being dumped into it and out of the Champions League. But if they can win, it will be the cherry on top of their season. To make it happen, they need to find that nasty no-nonsense defense that once made them so difficult to beat over two legs. Valencia Champions League qualification would be some achievement after the flirtations with relegation in recent seasons. If Gages can get fit and stay fit, then it is well within their grasp. Real Madrid Valentine's Day, that's all that matters. Beat Paris Saint-Germain on February 14 and then finish the job in Paris, and Zidane will once again walk on rose petals. Lose in a fortnight to Neymar and company and subsequently get knocked out, and the season turns into an out-of-date box of chocolates. The rest. Sevilla could still have a special season if they reach the cup final and turn United over in Europe. Making the top four looks like a tough call, but they could still catch Valencia if Marcelino's team runs out of fit players. Villarreal will probably finish 6th.